have their first championship title in 16 years.
What we've really tried to encourage, well, what I've tried to really instill in the group is, you know, it's hard work at the end of the day. You get your rewards out of hard work, and I've encouraged guys to back themselves and come through those gates every day and try and get better as players, get better as teammates. You know, really focus on A, initially the individual, but B, the team.
We were in a pretty dark place, pretty low place. I think just generally, I think as a cricket setup, and Gaz took it by the scruff of the neck and really instilled in us some really key values. And I think the great thing about this year is that Burnsy's just sort of taken that mantle and run with it. And we've got a good core of senior players who enabled him to sort of put his vision across.
We sort of passed down the mantle from generation to generation, and I suppose I revisited the Hoyoke era and the Butcher era and tried to pass on the whole what it meant, the brown cap, and what it means to be playing for the club and representing the club.
Well, for me, the striking thing was when I joined, all the stuff on the boards and sort of, you know, quotes they want to live by. And you know, for me, always it's important during the season to keep an eye on those sort of things. Are they truly living according to what they spoke about the winter? Because I wasn't here the winter. And for me, the striking thing was just how guys led from the front and really looked after this culture and built something, you know, quite special.
He's a man of few words, but the words when he speaks to the team are definitely worth listening to. He knows what a strong team should look like, how a strong team and squad should behave, and he played a massive part in putting together the team culture, how he wants to see the team represented, and I think we've seen that grow over the last 12 months.
It hasn't been, you know, a one-year process. It's been a good 4 or 5 year process, and this year it's all just come together. So yeah, there's a great culture, vibe in the team. Obviously helps when you're winning, but yeah, as a group we felt something special was around the corner, and luckily things came together this year.
First and foremost, he's led with the bat. The way he's gone about his batting has been sensational, really, and people have followed. As a captain, he's very calm, he's very relaxed, never gets flustered, and has an air of confidence about him that actually feeds off to the players as well.
The game plans that we've had, the guys have fully bought into, and you can't say any more than the guy who's led from the front with the bat, really. If he's going to be asking something of his players, then there's no finer way to go out and do the business on the field and have the guys back that up behind you.
To captain teams, to manage people, to try and manage a side successfully, you've got to know the sort of characters that are in that dressing room. We've got some big characters, we've got some smaller characters, and we've got some quite unique characters as well. I think it's, you know, a few people can tell you if they walk in there, you know, it's a pretty exceptional group of blokes. Love spending time with each other off the park. We've seen on the pitch that, you know, we've obviously done exactly what we set out to achieve this year in winning the championship. So, you know, everything looks rosy, but off the park, there's been a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and you know, walking into that change room and being able to work with that group of lads day in, day out, it's an absolute pleasure.
I know Burnsy is very, very much a Surrey man through and through, and all it is he's putting his take on passing that mantle on. We're all just sort of custodians for a while before you pass it on to somebody else, and at the time of giving up, I couldn't have thought of anybody better. Proof is in the pudding that Rory's done an exceptional job, and it's brilliant that we finally got over the line after 16 years.
Not gonna lie, I can't really remember it. It was all happened so quickly. I just remember running around and jumping all over people, and that was it.
First time ever at Scarborough, I heard a lot about Scarborough. Beautiful by the seaside.
We certainly started to truly believe that we could be champions.